Damn. Damn. Now this should be the final stream. Trigger Happy Havoc. I can't speak. This should be the final.
What are you?
You can't get out of this.
Come on! It's
not like you're in endangered.
Give it up, Junko.
Oh, did you really think the story wrong? There.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Oh.
Nah.
Did you think I was being... It's been so long since I've had an audio. Anyway, looks like having to play my... It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Huh? What's wrong with my beautiful face?
I feel like...
Shoot! Shoot!
Well.
I got it!
I poo-pooed.
That's right. And
Wow, you have a pretty good memory.
so I was wrong. Then what you told me in the...
Sometimes a little lie is necessary.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different...
I'm me. And Mukuro, she tried her best. Two people can never become, not even if they're... I know, it's such a cliche, right? So basically, Mukuro and I had your the older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro.
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Like I said, I get bored easiest. But that again? You have any... Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lit. And for reasons deeper and darker than the...
Well, I suppose I'd better explore my plan to work. Someone had... The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on but after looking at the situation, I determined it would be... Because naturally, she leaving me behind to run off and join... So, I decided to play the role of director. And I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students, of course, the fact that she was the she had what I call the three atrocities. Atrociously ranked, atrociously filthy. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of... Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an and that's... Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater. She was nothing more than a bit player, and being the utter disappointment that she was, which is precisely why I killed her. Can't? Well, no, of course.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and you just so... It changed things just a bit.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, just as I said. When Mukuro was killed,
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a but she did teach you all of it.
How can you talk? You sacrificed your...
What? I sacrificed her? Jeez. Misunderstood. We were the ultimate despair, you know? No, I felt despair as long as when I was born. So that's why for us, it's not... We're just those kinds of people. We've always been filled with despair. That's not true at all. We were twins. That's why killing my precious sister. That act is filled with so much despair. It's like super just feed.
What the hell?
And my sister too. After all, to be murdered by your own, she must have died feeling. I'm so
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary.
Turning your own despair into something
Like genocide Jill.
You're saying I don't compare to some, so I'm hopelessly attracted. I'm the hopelessly.
No, I don't think there's.
Yeah, Master's way. Don't you mean?
What did you just say?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? You haven't even solved all the mysteries.
Are you talking about
You've already solved this mystery, right? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories.
Damn straight. That's exactly then.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point.
When the pictures were taken, I got it. It must have.
No fair.
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things.
Huh? Ooh. I done goofed. I'm terrible at this.
I got it. You're talking about the.
So you do remember after all. It was stupid of me to even ask. So then, did you notice that each motive I present? Yep, you got it. When Sayaka was murdered, what was...
I got it.
Yes.
The driving force behind the motive you.
Ding, ding, ding. Each video showed the total destruction of your... For example, I ruined all those relations. It was to motivate your desire to escape. Still,
You're the one that did it.
yes, well, I'm...
Okay. So.
I got it.
Okay.
It was.
Yay! Makoto got it! Embarrassing! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did.
So, how long?
Relax, relax. So?
Greed.
It was money. Was.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah!
Jesus Christ, mate.
Goddamn straight it was money! So her greed led to all kind.
What's the point of all this?
Don't now. Can you tell me the motive?
It's either blackmail or betrayal.
I got it.
Yep.
In her case,
Precisely. Once I revealed Sakura's. Anyway, it looks.
But what's the point?
Relationships? These are all pretty standard motives, right?
But of course, those aren't the only. In fact, there are as they compel humans to kill. This is what we see. Just as water and that nourishment is two sides of the same coin.
How much longer is this stupid? Weren't we discussing our missing memory?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Oompa loompa
What I'm trying to
doobity
say
doo.
is, the seed of... You see, by taking away your memories, of course that hope nearly...
How could taking away someone's memory?
And plus, you haven't.
Is that so? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, that is why we took your memories.
The only reason we want to leave is because...
Which means if we did have our. What?
But it's not enough. I I put so much effort into so just like Crazy Eddie slashing his then okie dokie. I'd like for you to see.
You mean, so something really...
Now are you interested in what see your behold, this is the outside dangerous.
What are you talking about?
This is a scene. What you just saw. That world. If you can't remember.
Better kick your brain in the ass. I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse for the final class.
Well, that's one way to kick it off. It's gotta... Okay.
Come on, bitches. Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I
Nah.
don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
Come on, bitches. Remember or what the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed? I don't understand a damn...
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember. What am I supposed to be remembering? Nobody can remember anything.
What?
Shoot. Come on, bitches. Remember or die. What the fuck happened outside?
Hey,
You want us to remember when it comes to that crazy... I don't understand.
What's the meaning? Is this another one of your...
could it possibly be
Nobody can remember anything.
that? Yes!
No, what's wrong?
Because there are two people. Let's go.
Actually, the other two of them share certain kinds of
I see. Then even if one personality's forgotten...
What do you say?
Are you touching? No.
Toko, you're the only...
She just...
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know anything about...
Huh?
The video that's playing.
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
Oh, nice to meet you.
That's enough!
Aye, aye.
Well,
I don't have all the details. Of course it
Then you remember all the...
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask. Oh my god, she's...
More importantly, if you...
Huh? What's the matter?
Tragedy?
Oh no! Seriously?
Just answer the question!
Well, I can't really say if it happened, but it was the biggest, most awful, most...
Why is that phrase coming...
Because it's all because of that event? What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is.
The world's been destroyed.
Destroyed?
Explain yourself!
Copy that? Okay, so this big, awful, tragic, it was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went big. I guess you could say what happened, but it was more on the level of a... Either way, there's no doubt that, and as a result, the world turned out the way it did, and
That's all there is to it?
well, it just so happens I don't know any of this. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything!
I couldn't live up to my...
Okay, that's enough. Whatever happened, doesn't matter. The end justifies the means. The world has ended.
How can the world...
Calm down. It's every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway.
Oh, come on.
Well, as long as we're being it's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which is
What?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Correct, but I didn't say anything.
I just got so fucking bored. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? So, no matter what you pick, you get the right.
But do you think it might be?
Anyway, like I was saying.
What?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the...
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. You must learn your place,
They want
They
to play
couldn't
Among Us.
possibly be gone. The Togami family is
I'm doing
destined
this.
to
Hell, there
It's,
is no world anymore, remember?
October season
It
now.
got fucked.
Maybe later.
There's no way that happened. I mean, we only It's some kind of world that then how do you explain the totally
Mistake? Well, it sounds like you think. Well, yeah. You. Ooh, I get it. Yours. Huh? Well, I mean, you guys all.
I understand why you'd have trouble and the truth is, everything is cause and effect. So, you must what are the
No, answer.
I got it.
Life that helps speak.
If we accept him, we've all lost our memory.
Nope, no.
Another.
Seriously?
You've lost 2 years worth. That's right. You've already. And that entire period of time.
I don't remember the last.
Oh my god. Huh. There's so many bullets.
Oh, that motherfucker's on
I
me
could
back
never
too.
lose something like that.
You've been living here for 2 years?
Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class! This is all just surreal. Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted. I could never lose something like that.
Actually. What?
I could never lose something like that.
You've been living here for 2 years?
Hell no! That's impossible!
Here, did you hear me wrecking
I haven't gone to any awesome school events or
Yeah.
anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Yes!
No,
Whew.
what's wrong?
That's what I did think, but I couldn't remember. Like, it didn't...
Hero, there's something this notebook right. Huh? I found it in the locker if you don't mind.
Sure, whatever.
That motherfucker didn't see the event. Now time to watch
Kinda
Cam.
strange. This is. But how is this? I don't know.
It looks like you actually did, but somehow.
Lies.
I don't want to believe it, but there's also no idea. It's mine. In the
Pretending.
head, but just like
No.
Hero.
And the reason for that?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's
You
like
have too many
goddamn
personalities and I can't follow you, Junko.
shit, man! I've never been to a
Pretending to see the body. Pretending not to see the body.
School life. How many moments of blossoming, how many fun classes, and on top of that,
Electrical.
something tragically sad, the biggest, most awful,
Nobody
right
knew
before
electrical
everyone's
supplies.
eyes. You absorbed all that despair, and once you've forgotten.
Oh,
And there's one other thing.
Actually, never mind.
What?
We are bold. Everyone always talks big. Declare this world is just so desperate.
What are you talking about?
In a way, to give yourself over so
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves.
figure out where your memories come apart.
I got it!
Why?
Limit lost. When I first came to the gates of this
Let's go down,
fantastic...
motherfucker.
You still so I don't know much about the details, but it seems and your sense of time got all. I guess it must have been something.
After I passed out, I assume not much.
But in
The reason it felt so short was because
you got it,
That
honey.
is too
So
down,
here's what
Everyone met for the first
motherfucker.
time. Unaware of this fact, you took
If you don't
But
get
like
that
that
line, then okay.
Not listening to you.
Yep. You were all such close friends, and it was also.
Nah, I don't like this at all.
What a terrible.
You're the one who set things up to...
Yeah, fun.
Once your school life
Run,
here
run,
began,
run,
it's
run.
only natural that I...
So, since I love you guys so all about the idea we
Go on.
came up with is. Let's go back in time. Back to when everyone first. School life during that first year overflew. Oh boy, it was. Everyone was enjoying themselves.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. Because after that, an event the biggest all too soon. And as you can imagine, the tragedy even made its way.
what? The most tragic event in human. I can't believe it's all. Was it some kind of organization?
You have a point. It was none of those. Despair is contagious, you know. Everyone is patient. And now the entire world.
In other words, if you see despair as
I just don't understand why.
we didn't ask you to try to...
Okay. So, Hope's Peak had taken some of the members of the 78th...
And then, so now pay attention.
Kara?
Because guess what? To protect everyone who had. That's right.
So you know how admin shows you how many people are in a room?
Now, someone. Do any of you know who that might have?
Is it bad that I just saw somebody go from storage and then never come out?
I got it!
Yes.
Could only been. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to protect us.
Like they just disappeared?
No.
That's why he asked us to say that we were...
And then they came.
believe he had some... If you...
They went from storage all the way to Launchpad.
That's why we all agreed.
But creating the shelter was also.
That's not good, right?
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way in. So what was supposed to be became a cage.
By the way, it was you under the headmaster's direction. You
mean... And then you forgot all about it and started...
Once you'd finished and thus
Me and Mikuro had come here.
That moment where you all began...
and the only reason you survived the tragedy. Let us live.
Why?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death. Rather, it was a method to hunt down...
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that they're. So I thought I should show them.
Huh? Dang. Didn't Oh, hijack.
I didn't get decontaminated. Motherfucker.
Yes.
now
I'm
I
glad I
understand.
figured that out before I got cucked.
You're talking about you.
To show the world the murders taking place.
That was the whole point of the ultimate... The world watched as you... Despair is as contagious...
By the way, since we started
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed, I have to thank you. They were a relentless bunch. But in the end, I was.
So you just used us?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a...
Give and take?
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all... I mean, we built up 2 years...
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you...
And that's the truth. Which is, you solved the mystery.
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count?
And if we did, our final desire for creating, if you were bold enough to solve the mystery, oh, how would you react?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't...
Truth can be full of
Not to mention, all those...
I'm almost done with all
the
of my
world's
tasks.
We've been murdering each other.
I'm a
Think
good
about
little
it.
crewmate.
We weren't just random strangers either.
No,
We get it. You're totally awesome, bro.
imposter
Don't help
sucks.
us.
a peasant begging for his life.
but I'm sorry to say. All I want is to... And since there's no reason, there's no argument, no understand...
Wait, hold on. You've just been but there's no real reason for us to...
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, so I don't acknowledge it.
Until you see it with your own eye. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. If so...
Are you saying you won't accept the... Well, you better not.
Well, here, I think I know why the imposter hasn't killed anyone.
Well,
So,
even if it's all
we've all
true,
been sticking in
I
groups
refuse
of
to
3.
give in. For the sake of
Huh? What are you talking about?
I didn't kill anyone.
And that's all it took for you.
That's why anyone...
Say what you want about... Hell yes!
No! It's murder! You stole our memories. It's all your...
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, but we don't have much time left to...
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. Oh, and also, since this will be the...
What?
You guys so full of... I've decided to have you vote which one will be... If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well, I'll consider that a win for... Even if it's just... Oh, but don't worry.
Even if you don't, you've still got the...
It's okay. No...
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. You'll have to stay here till you grow old.
You mean...
We'd have to just... She's saying she'll let us live. If you're not happy with that, then go ahead.
Enter a world fallen from grace.
What are you saying?
Wait a sec! I just got... Dying of old age is boring as shit! So, here's what'll happen. One of you... What?
Do you mean to say...
And I get to decide... Makoto! You're up!
Yeah, you've been acting up.
So let me make this clear. If a single person votes for, then only Makoto will receive a harsh...
Here, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished.
I will force you out, ensuring you all...
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice me...
What? Don't you have faith?
No, it's okay. It would seem all of those...
It's so beautiful. Besides, Yoko.
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish. That's why he tried to do the least you can do.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to...
So, who do you think's gonna give it?
No one. We're not gonna...
So boring. Well, that's
But-
fine. Then it's time for the
I
final
keep getting
vote.
crewmate.
You're stupid.
You fucking cunt bag.
Why?
He's on a fast ghost.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, it's totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
Hey,
is
Mike.
thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
I want to shoot that.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to... In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living... All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside for only death. So, why don't you just die?
Huh?
We won't give up. As long as there's hope.
If I were to die, that would be the end
dang
of
it.
Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. If I die, in other words,
I know what I need to do.
All of you will have to go into the world outside. So, what will you just done?
Nah, I'm gonna retry this. It's better, let me. Yes, I want to give this another shot. I know what I need to do. It's just I didn't realize it till after it was too late. None of those matter. Nah, I'm just gonna ignore this.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Hope.
Why would you die? That would be the end.
Hope.
Don't lose hope now.
Hope.
All my fortune-telling said to live. So even if it's hard, I want to keep. So that's what. No matter what, the whole fortune.
Yes.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's victory.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally the only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifier.
Hope.
Don't lose hope now.
Hope.
I've been thinking, and I was thinking, you only... That sounds like something she... No. Which is why yeah!
We won't give up.
Hope.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Look, hope is...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air...
No, hope is...
If I die, the
This
purifiers
is...
will spring other words.
Something that
As
never
so the
works.
communal life you've all
No.
been living will
Like, this is the root of everything.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't like your killer vibes, but still.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with... Actually, I may not look like it. Hell, no matter how I look...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living! As long as I have... All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside. We're only...
No, Byakuya.
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying. It never even... But don't misunderstand me. I just have to keep my word. Besides, the Togami family... So until I can restore the Togami...
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
No!
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living! All of you will have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life. By whatever...
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die?
Yes.
Don't lose hope now.
Get hope.
God damn it, you fucking cuntbag. This is why no one will ever fucking love you. Fuck
I
this
didn't
game.
really know my father. But even if we're just, he would never, I can't explain, just because we don't actually, couldn't, no. So, I don't think you wound up at this school. I think you came here to bring down, you came here, and if that's true,
I'm not the ultimate lucky student, I'm the ultimate hope.
What the hell are you?
Yeah.
Oh, your stupid face, it's all so uncool. Shut up, leave. You suck.
Holy.
So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
It,
You're idiots.
let me...
You're gross. You suffer from despair.
I just love despair!
You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Oh.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Got him!
I refuse to give up. I refuse to, because all I have going for me is the desire. What's going on?
This was a fluke in your plan, wasn't it, girl? There were 16 parts to this case? Oh my god, I got a B for one of them.
It looks like we've reached the end.
We just gotta pull the...
Good. I'm...
Let's put an end with our...
You shall die!
Fucking idiots.
The hell?
Indeed.
I lost?
Yeah.
Well, that's... What the heck? Well, that's totally the... So this is... True, just... And now... True, just... Huh?
Any...
Totally the...
Not possible. Don't make me...
Hey, however...
No, no, no. It's fine, it's fine. Stop it! Stop! How many times do I... Don't get in!
Jeez.
So this is how even a tenth of... I want every last... I want the entire world... Okay,
Jesus.
let's give it everything.
Are you good, bro? Jeez. My brother's dying. Weep. There's one song that comes to mind while seeing this final execution, which is
Finally!
well, this is some knockers you were hitting. Jesus.
Everyone was going crazy and well, we were all like, what? Now dropping and
That was something.
and then they made Undying go crazy.
Well, that was something. It's the end. The end! It's nigh! Yes. Sayonara. Goodbye.
Hey. Makoto.
So...
Indeed.
If, on the other hand,
I will force you out.
In other words,
But
it's true.
You may be right about that.
Yes.
Maybe.
My beautiful...
That's enough.
But...
are serious.
This is Sparta!
In other words,
No, instead of Sparta, this is hope!
Bro, I
Well,
killed
my
White
first-
as soon as he called the emergency meeting.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. Of course, Hina. Not surprised. You need to get those knockers a bit bigger.
Okay.
If there's no road, you gotta build one.
Makoto.
We built a memory. This.
Guess that, hey,
Hey guys, you guys want your fortune?
You know how much I hate being annoyed. I can't guarantee I'll actually buy.
I don't know why. I might be able to pull it off.
I can't say I'm sorry about what I really don't know. I guess we
Get the door down.
graduated.
The lights. The lights. It burns. Hmm.
I just won as imposter.
Well,
So-
that's the game.
Bro, I just easily wait. You finished the game?
Danganronpa 1 is now finished. But guess what? I still have 2 more to go.
So Kira, you wanna know how I won?
No.
Too bad. So
Him and him and him and
just listen, please.
And later.
No, it's really quick. So last 3 were alive, right?
Shihiro Fujisaki.
Purple voted. Purple blamed me. I'm like, why are you so quick to blame me, huh?
Good for you.
And then, no, it was actually everyone. And
There
then
we go.
boom, they all voted him out.
Monokuma.
Things are getting like I said at the beginning. And I
Wow. Yes, save. All's well that ends. That's Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm gonna stop stream here. This will be all you see of Trigger Happy Havoc from me. Till next time.